Hi, my name is Hannah. I'm a 6th grader at North Star Middle School in the Arctic Zone, and today I am going to give you some tips on how to make a movie. Here's how to write a character arc. This is just an example many movies use. You don't have to use this. Typically, this example would start with the instant in the introduction or conflict where the protagonist realizes they're the protagonist. Then they have fear or self-doubt and start to wonder why they were chosen. Sometimes they doubt themselves so much that they do anything to avoid the hero's burden they have. Then they regain hope, or another character talks to them and makes them realize their worth. That makes them get their confidence back. And then, of course, they triumph. Just think of it as a side character versus self-plot. Another way to write this would be to have them be punished for a choice they made or someone else made for them. Some more tips for writing a general character arc. It's basically a mini plot specific to the character that shows how they change for the better or worse. Even more tips. Get to know the character. Dive deep into their history, present, and future. Another way to do this is compare the goals your character has for their future to the actual future you plan on writing for them. Also, work out their fears or flaws in their way that could stop them from achieving their goal. Of course, put that fear or flaw right in front of them. It could be anything from getting over their fear of telling them they love them to moving on from a heartbreak or loss. Of course, raise the stakes. It has to be harder and scarier for them. They have to have a lot to lose. Then, the greater the payoff when they accomplish it, or the more it will hurt when they don't. So you've written your script. Time to perfect it. Here are some tips for editing your script. Take a break to refresh. You've worked really hard in your first draft already. Don't exhaust all of your mental energy doing that and editing it right after. This one's hard for me, but don't cling on to your first draft. You have to be open to new ideas and major changes in the plot. If you can't bear to lose your original, copy and paste it into a new document and only edit one. Of course, delete the pointless scenes that add nothing to the plot. You also shouldn't rely on dialogue to tell the story. If you can replace the dialogue with an action, do it. Of course, reread and spell check the script many
times.